today is to light Kujichagulia. And what has happened is we've learned over the time of tradition, and this red lantern would be tradition and reason. Reason would be the new things that come along. And this would be a new thing that comes along. You can light like this because there's certain places we will go that they will not allow or want you to use fire. So that tradition would be the way to do that. So as I go around here to right now, whoops, hope I don't fell down. The first thing that we would have to know is, oh wow, it came down. Why is the mat represents Africa, right? Right? Okay, why does it represent Africa? Because all cultures have a land which they came from. The Kanara, or this piece here that holds the candle, this represents the original female and male, or male and female principle, the original people. The original people had rules, and these rules are represented by the candles. And the candles are represented also in an order of a struggle, which is here on my right, which would be your left. And the struggle also has a reward. Of course, nothing, you have the struggle and then you reward. But who are we talking about? We're talking about the black candle, which is black people, and it has two principles like umoja, the coming together of the male and female principle, or the coming together of the united of the idea of the individual and the what? The group. So when we talk about that, this candle, that yesterday, we have to name the candle in which we're going to use it. So one of the ways in which we do that is we mark the candle as the principle in which it's coming in. So this is the second day, so I have two when I mark it. And then I do the blessing of it with the oil that says that I am blessing or naming this candle in the name of Kujichagulia, which represents the individual and the group. And so I say, I bless this candle, or I name this candle in the name of Kujichagulia, okay? And then once I do that, then I can now light this candle in the name of Kujichagulia, and I'm doing it from the unity. There's two ways of doing that. You can take the unity candle out and leave this where it is, or you can take this one out and take it to the unity candle. So I'm doing that way now. So we would say, now if the people who were here that speaks Kiswahili, if they were here, they would be saying this in the Kiswahili. So I would light this candle. What did I name this candle? Kujichagulia. And I marked it so that this red candle goes only in this slot is for Kujichagulia. It wouldn't go somewhere else. And so I would say, like, I name this candle, in the name of Kujichagulia, or bless this candle in the name of Kujichagulia, rub it and put the oil on it, which I have right here. And somebody would say, well, what oil are you using? Well, that your family can use different ones, and depending on whether you're doing ritual or celebration or, but this one here is frankincense. I've used it here. And I have it right here. So now I would say, so one of the things that would be really tight is that you see the family holding Kujichagulia, and everybody holding on to it and then lighting. And then you would say there, I light this candle in the name of Kujichagulia. I want to also point out that there's three pieces to the candle. There's the body, which you see, and the color. Then there's the wick, and then there's the light. The light is in your heart and in your mind. Your heart and mind are the same. They come at the same time. That's like the principle we were talking about, the big female and male principles. The heart and the mind or one. They come at the same time. So when you combine the mind of the wick and the light together and the body, that whole one complete unit then comes in as one. So you would say, we light this candle in the name of Kujichagulia. Could y'all say that? And then we put that on there like that, and we watch it, because sometimes the wick goes like, what? And then you place it back in, or you take the black candle and bring it over to it. And so then you have that. Now what this means here is the light is representing a lot of things. We'll talk about that later on. But the body is like your body, the wick is like your mind, and the light is that essence you carry of truth, justice, and the things that you know that are true. Your righteousness, things that you're doing that keeps things going right. Or so the other piece, if you look at it from a Nordic point of view, you will have either or. That means it's either right or it's what? It's wrong. But if you look at it from an African-centered point of view, we're trying to say it's balance. When things are out of balance, if your body's out of balance, you're sick. So we're looking at balance, to look where it's balanced. That's what these are represent now. The Kujichagulia. Does this individual candle here represents its individual self, or does it represent the whole and itself at the same time? Right. Could y'all say that? That's real important that we understand. That's an African-centered way of looking at it. So that means that you're a part of nature and you're an individual, but at the same time you're a part of nature.